Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now today, we are anticipating the Sabasaba Day protest across the country. And as we begin our day, there is something the former Deputy President Gachagwa said at a burial function. It was just live. And this also points fingers to the government on how they are prepared for the Sabasaba Day. Seemingly, if we go by what Gachagua is saying, there is an orthodox approach that the government want to use in order to counter the protest in this country. And this is very wicked, if indeed it is true. Gachagua is alleging that there are Goons planning to come and disrupt protest in Nyeri. Nyeri will be protesting just like any other county in this country. He even went on to mention the name of the hotel where they are hosting those meetings with the people he referred to as Goons, the person who is actually mobilizing an area MP, and what they are planning to do. When you listen to that, then you wonder really, is this regime interested in peace of this country, or they are calling for anarchy in the country? It's a question we keep on asking. Are they anarchists, or they are peacekeepers, as they have the instruments of power in this country?
Kuna Goons walipangwa na MPs na polisi wakakuja kuchoma mali huko, si ndio? Kuna hii maneno yanasemekana ya mande ya Sabasaba. Saa hii tunaongea saa hii, wale Goons ambaye wanapangwa kuja kuangaisha watu hapa Nyeri na huyu mjumbe hapa wanakutana pale Sun City Hotel Sagana. Mkutano unaendelea saa hii na polisi wako hapo na Goons wanapanga vile watakuja kuchoma mali ya watu, alafu wakuje kushika watoto wetu kuwawekelea makosa. So wewe mheshimiwa wa Madhera, tafadhali, hiyo mkutano unaendelea naye na polisi muko pale mnapanga. Tungetaka kuuliza vijana wale wako hapo karibu Sagana, mkibia hapo Sun City, ndio mtoe hiyo watu hapo mbio.
Now, I want us to continue with the final discussion, but before we go deep into that, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, the big question on this punchline: is Gachagua saying the truth? Is there any iota of truth in his statement? And if so, then where are we heading to with this kind of a government that we are having? Are we in safe hands? First of all, Gachagua, I can tell you that he was an insider in this government some time back. And therefore, as a person who was an insider, instrument of power at his disposal by that time, Gachagua has his insiders also in this government, because he was able to put some people in various positions of influence, position of power, and these people can as well feed him with such secret information. So we cannot just dismiss his statement. There can be truth in his statement. He has insiders. He employed people into this government. He was deep in this government. There are people he knows in this government, and they know him. They can share information with him. There is a possibility of such kind of things. So when he said that there was a meeting going on at Sun City Hotel, Sagana, you think it's just mentioning from nowhere? at least he might have had a clue about that meeting. And when we look at the situation in the past protest, then we compare to what he is saying. What can be your conclusion? We have had a brutal approach by goons organized by the government, collaborating with the police officers in uniform, countering protest in a brutal way, where they come to the street, they beat people, they harm protesters, they get to shops, they break in, destroy property, steal some property, and at the end of the day, you know what follows. It then fuels anger among the police to come to the street, saying that instead of using rubber bullet, tear gas, they turn into using live bullets, pointing at protesters with an aim to shoot to kill. That is another possibility that these people are looking for. So Gachagua has told us that this regime wants to massacre Gen Zs. Gachagua is telling us that this regime is looking for trumped up charges to put on Gen Zs. That this regime is looking for a reason to arrest peaceful youth who are going to the street to protest on Sabasaba Day. Meenda tu kuandamana kwa amani, lakini serikali yenyewe ilete vurugu. Ikisha vuruga kupitia kwa wale goons ambao watakuwa wamelipwa, ipate nafasi ya kuja sasa kushambulia mwananchi wa kawaida. Look at that. Now, that shows how desperate this regime is. They are so desperate. They have lacked a way to solve problems in this country, and they're resorting to ways that are unconstitutional in an attempt to silence the voice that is speaking for the voiceless. So there can be a possibility of this. And we know members of parliament have always been used. Going by the situation we have had in other protests, we saw goons with the batons, beating people on the street, robbing them, snatching their wallets, snatching funds from them in broad daylight under the police watch. Na polisi anaangalia tu kwa upole bila kufanya chochote. Wakati naona mtu ako na mpini, anapiga watu, polisi anaona. Ananyang'anya mama simu, polisi anaona. Ni kikundi kimoja, si kikundi kimoja. And to people of Mount Kenya region, you are a business people, majority of you. When businesses are being destroyed by goons who have been paid to do so, you suffer. It is time we look at this government and make a well-informed decision. You people, you are the ones who gave us this government. It is also your turn to overturn what you gave us. If you feel it's serving your interest, well and good. But when you feel that it does not help in any way, you also have every reason to reverse what you have done. Of course, another possibility, Gachagua will just be speaking just to make sure that if there was some such kind of a plan, he's warning a regime. He might not be having the real information on his hand. But out of rumors, he can speak out such that if we have such kind of a plan, those who are planning can develop cold feet or achana na hayo mambo. It's also just another way of trying to realign himself with Gen Zs. That he spoke about this He exposed this. So Gachagua can also be doing that which is just also politics, but we know there can never be any plan by the government to counter protest if there is any plan for protest. Huwa wako na mpango, na mara nyingi chini ya uongozi wa Mheshimiwa William RUTO tumeona huwa wako na mpango mbaya wa kuchafua maandamano ya amani. Sabasaba is here. Beside having goons and everything, people are going to protest. People will come out and speak their mind. Nothing will stop Sabasaba protesting. I don't know your views, but please let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.